Hey guys,
Hi, Blaze.
what's up?
Um, she's confused. You said something happened. Did it happen on her panel?
I don't think, like I said in the chats, I don't know if it happened on her panel, Juniper's panel, or Ed's chat, but Angela was going off, and I think she was just mad. And the mention of, and my name wasn't exactly mentioned as Wolfpack, but someone riding around stone with a kid in the car, this, that, and the other thing, and that just, people throwing that at me when they're false accusations. There's nothing to back it up. There's not even a goddamn video. My child has never been on a damn live.
I know that, and I
All
can
right,
vouch for that.
all right. And the next step is I don't have anything against anybody except for Ed, Jeffrey, and that's it. Nobody else is on that list. I've never had an issue with anybody, and if you think I had an issue with you, or I might have made a wisecrack at you, there's got to be a little bit of a reason behind it.
Okay.
If
Well,
I offended anybody and I hurt their feelings, besides the two people I mentioned, I apologize greatly. I never bring kids up in any circumstances because, to me, that's considered a fucking low blow.
I
You
agree.
want to go at someone, you go at someone's character, you go at someone's judgment, you go at someone's uh, whatever. But you don't bring kids into the mix. You don't. We're here for. I'm here for the kids. So that's not my avenue. It will never happen. I will never do that, except for deadbeat dads.
I know how you are with the kids. And as far as the kid thing, you know how I reached out to you in the beginning
Cat eyes,
because
you always reach out to me when someone starts talking shit, and sometimes it's not that people are oblivious to it, but you know, making
well,
those remarks is just saying like it's game back on because I was in Lock's chat. I was trying to be nice to people. I apologize to all the people in Lock's chat, and most of you guys that are here saw that.
oh, I did see it, but I'm talking about the kid thing. I know you don't drive around with your boy in the car because of
Never,
what they
never,
said.
never, never.
And that came from JD.
Yes.
We know
And
that.
how it's getting put on other panels other than JD's and being brought up, that's what offends me and it pisses me the fuck off.
See, I didn't see that or hear it. That's why I'm surprised, and that's why I asked you to come back on this panel because I didn't hear it anywhere.
And I understand people have anger and they have to push out their anger and they got to say what they got to say. But if I have something to say, I'm going to say it straight to that person. And that's kind of why I brought it up today because it was bugging me and irking me. And I kind of knew Angela would be in the chats or right around so we could work out the situation, solve it, and just end it right there. I don't have
Exactly.
any connections to get a hold of her through IG or any of that. So this is the best way possible. And I'm trying to be as nice as possible about it. Stop bringing my kids up. Kids do not need to be brought up in these situations.
No,
The
kids
I'm
should
going
never
on.
be brought up. And like
I
I
want to
said,
bring up
I
a couple
didn't
other
hear it.
topics too. I want to bring up a couple other topics too, if you'll let me. The Social Security numbers, the doxing, putting other kids in danger. Whoever did that, they deserve karma like right up the rear end. And I can't even say anything more because I don't want to get myself into any trouble. But that I'm like furious about that because by doing that, that gives all the information. They can fuck with that person's life.
I'm totally against
I'm not.
all of that.
I'm against doxing, 100%, and I can't control other people. I can't control what comes out of other people's mouths, and other people say that, but they still take it against me. There are several people in the chats that think I hate them for just because they associate with some other person or something like that. That's their own fucking deal. They're adults. But to act childish like that, to think I hate them and have a childish moment thinking I hate them because of it is ridiculous.
Okay, Blaze, but that goes both ways. We're
Yeah,
hated.
yeah.
We're hated because we associate with Ed. So,
Well,
so
can
many
I? Can
people.
I?
You guys are grown adults. You can do your own decisions and go wherever you want to go. I don't
That's what I
care.
do.
And you guys, if you guys end up getting insulted, stand up for yourselves. You're fucking adults. Like, type in the
Oh, I
chat, say what
do.
you gotta say. Yep,
I
All
do.
right,
exactly,
all right,
guys.
all right.
You know how
Hold
to
my
do
beer.
this.
Hold my beer, Blaze.
No, no, no,
Yo,
no, no, no.
Blaze.
You're going to hold your own beer for a minute because Angela's here. And that's the reason Blaze is here because he wants to speak to Angela. So you hold your own
Yeah, I
beer.
wanted to work this out. I don't want you sticking your nose where it don't belong, TBS.
No, this guy is ridiculous. He just came up here and said, I only have problems with two people in this fucking community. This fucking dude, Wolfpack
Well,
Pred
you're making it a
Hunter,
third, but
called
yeah.
Can
me,
I
dude.
interrupt for
This
a minute?
Let's everyone talk at
Angela.
one time, please. Let's not all scream over each other. That's not happening.
Angela, it's you and Blaze now.
Okay. Hi, Blaze.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I'm sick with a head cold, so I'm gonna try not to choke my head off.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, so what happened now?
I think when you were going off on panel, you ended up mentioning that ink catcher or something along the lines of driving around Stone with his kid in the car.
I would never say that about anybody's kid in the car because I'm the one. And anybody tell me if I'm wrong, including you, but anybody. What have I told everybody about talking about people's kids and their husbands or their spouses?
Exactly.
What
So
I
Like I
want
said, I
wait,
only heard a snippet of it, and that's why I want to clarify it. I don't want to take it out of context. I don't
I
want to say
appreciate that.
anything.
So
Yeah.
I think it was a few weeks ago, people were on panel and in chat talking about some guy named Blaze. Now at the time I didn't know it was Wolfpack. I didn't know it was you. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but they were talking about some guy named Blaze smoking with his kid in the house and in the car and all that. And I straight up tell people, like, we don't know when we're on panels or talking or whatever we're doing, we see a snippet into a person's life. And we all parent differently. Oh, fuck. Here I go.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, okay? Sorry. Hold on a sec. Okay. Um, I've told people that not to be talking about other people's kids or their wives or their spouses. I am fully against that. I was the one that actually stood up for you and
Can I
said,
ask a question? Do you remember also stating that where I smoke too much dabs, it would make me like not able to take care of my child?
what?
It was a while ago. I do
I,
remember you saying that because you were going off and you were saying that smoking too much dabs, you might not be able to take care of your child or in that
I've never,
context or something.
no, that's not me. I think you're confusing.
But we'll stay on the regular one. I just wanted to work it out. I
Me,
just,
yeah,
maybe
me
I
too.
misinterpreted it like totally, like, you know, that type of deal. Like you might have said something right before it to say that people shouldn't be saying this shit or something like
I've,
that in that context. So
yeah, I've
like
never
I
said,
said, I heard
I
it,
don't, oh, you
and
heard
it
it?
was on the panel that you were doing the trying to get the case numbers.
Can you play it for me?
I I don't have my computer or anything like that to be able to get right
'Cause
to it, but I could go ahead and clip it and send it to you or something like that. We can work it out behind the
I'd
scenes.
really appreciate that because,
And when I do send it to you and everything like that, we can come back up on panel. We can work it out yet again, whatever
totally,
we got to
yeah,
do.
because
So
I'll
that
be,
way everybody knows
yeah,
that, this is where I might have fucked up, or this is where, you might have actually said it and just don't remember it type thing.
totally,
So,
totally. Yeah,
all
I've
right.
never had any problems with you.
And
And
if anybody else here has a problem with me, you talk
like
to me
ever,
like this, I have no issues, working shit out.
yeah, I really don't recall ever. But like, if you, I'm so sorry. If you have, anything with me saying that, of course, I would love to hear it. And
Okay.
if I did say that, I will fully, like, if I hear myself say that, I will totally apologize to you
Okay.
because I am one that tells people not to do that, not to do that. And we don't know how each other lives. And we, like,
Mm-hmm.
people say, Because I smoke at my desk. And they say I have little kids running around. I don't have little kids. I don't have any kids that live here. And if I want to smoke at my desk, I can smoke at my desk. And they've
You,
talked about that with me, and it's not true.
yeah, it's weird because I don't know anything about you but what I see on panel and I hear you talking and
Right.
you've
And
done a
not,
couple of amazing things like calling out I think it was FCC when he said that, you know, and I'm just gonna mention a couple of names.
go
Nanya
ahead.
and
Better do
PHI
that one.
supposedly called
Uh-huh.
him in jail and you called him out on it and you waited forever to come back on panel to clarify that and make sure it was like not bullshit. So
That's right.
there's a few things that I'm just like, she really hit the nail on the head with that. Not, good
Yeah.
looking out. I don't watch that panel that much, except
Right.
for when you guys do your own panels.
Right.
So I'll bounce in the actual panels. I won't go to Eber's panel, and I'm trying to be respectful here.
No, I'm
Um,
glad you are, and I appreciate that.
it's really hard
Because
being
if we're not
respectful,
respectful
but
to
yeah,
each other, you and I, we're not going to get anywhere.
exactly.
Right? And if this is about you and I, then we can deal with you and I and nobody else.
Yep,
And then we'll
and
be fine and get through this, no problem, and we can remain cordial and no problem.
word.
Yeah, because
Um,
I literally, like in my brain, I'm like, the only things I ever remember saying is basically, you don't know his life. You're seeing a snippet into whatever. And we can raise our kids how the fuck we want. And I guarantee nobody, even my friends, probably we would not agree with how I raised my daughter. You know, I I did things that people would just freak out about, and she came out great. So, um,
so
I
what I'll
had
do is I'll have Cat Eyes send
okay,
me the IG so that way we can communicate behind the scenes.
okay,
And apparently, Tommy boy, you want to say something to me, so get it off your chest, brother.
okay. So I'm
Dude,
gonna jump down. Let me wait. I'm gonna jump down, but I really appreciate and respect that you came and um I mean, I just clicked in. I have not been on YouTube or anything all day yet,
Hmm.
but I heard, like that you might have some sort of problem when I clicked in. I haven't been
Yep.
in IG today. I haven't been anywhere. I've been sick and taking care of my grandson.
Well, drink
But
plenty of water and get better.
yeah, thank you. But I thank you for approaching it this way.
Yep.
And I would also appreciate, you know, our talk here doesn't need to be restreamed and picked apart because this isn't about anybody else and it's about just two people coming together and working something out. So it's not entertainment really. But I would appreciate for people not to be doing that. Um, this is just something we're trying to work out.
And
So
Angela and Blaze, I appreciate the both of yous coming up and working it out. And I
totally,
agree. This is how it
totally.
should be, not 20 people on a panel over talking and involving themselves in something that has nothing to do with them.
Well, I appreciate how he approached it.
Oh, so
I
do
really
I.
do.
That's
bruh.
why I
Can
asked
I?
you to come up on panel and talk about it because nobody was getting anywhere. And I know Blaze, and I know certain things that he does and what he wouldn't do, and I know you don't talk about people's kids.
I tell
Listen,
everybody not to.